In this tutorial, I'll walk through basic reporting for a meeting. I'll go ahead and click on a meeting that I've been working on, Acme Q4 Sales Kickoff, and go to the reporting section. Right away, I can see the registration summary. On the upper left-hand panel, you can see the number of folks that's been invited, as well as those that have accepted, those who have not responded, and a total registered. If this is an event where it's an open registration and yet you send out invitations, you may have a mix of folks that's coming through the invitation as well as folks who register through open registration, as highlighted by the row here for open registration. You can also see the registration status based upon attendee type on the right panel here, and also the state pattern for the folks that signed up based upon their check-in and checkout dates. So you can see for each attendee type how many of each attendee type is actually going to be on site for which days of the meeting. Next, you can take a look at the attendee list. Shows you basically where each attendee is at in terms of whether they've registered or have not responded, or if you've sent an invitation to them. If they've registered, it shows you exactly when they've actually registered. You can also filter this list based upon registration status as well as by attendee type. If you need to find out what a specific person actually signed up for, you can go ahead and click on the details button for that particular attendee. In this particular case, I'll go ahead and click on the detail button for Betty Bosworth. And the system will pull up Betty's confirmation page showing exactly what are the activities that she signed up for. If an attendee contacts you looking for his confirmation email, you can come to this area and very quickly resend a confirmation email to your attendee. Similarly, if they would like you to make registration changes, you can come to this area and then click on the Click Here link to get back to the registration site to change the registration as required. You can do likewise to register for someone if they are unable to get online and need your help to register for them. Simply click on the Register button, and that person's registration site will be displayed in front of you, and you can then go through the registration process on his or her behalf. Next, we'll take a quick look at the activity pickup report. This report shows you exactly how many people have registered for which of the activities. As you can see, there's an orange chart that shows you how many folks are registered against the limit that's been set for that particular activity. It's important to note that the proportion of the scale is really dependent upon the limit that's been set for it. So as an example, in this particular case, the golf tournament in Lincoln Park has 9 folks that signed up against a capacity of 30. It comes across as a bar that's a little larger than the one for the team building where there's 18 people, but because of the scale set against the limit and so forth, it might be a little bit confusing. Just wanted to make sure that you're aware of how the scale is set. So if you wanted to see the specific attendee for any particular activity, you simply click on that activity name on the left panel. And on the right panel, you see exactly who's actually signed up for this activity. Next, we'll take a quick look at the sleeping room report. And on the top, you have a chart that shows you your room night pickup against your overall room night for your particular block. In this case, 26 room nights been picked up against the king beds against a block of 180, and 24 has been picked up against a block of 180 also. And on the lower panel, you have the rooming list for the room block with the check and checkout days for each individual, the specific room types that they've actually signed up for. And if this is a meeting where you've actually blocked rooms in multiple hotels, there's a drop down here that enables you to select the hotel that you would actually be looking at the report for. At any point in time, and this is common across all the different reports, you can click on the refresh button to basically go back and scan against any registration that may have come in since you've been looking at this particular report. Beyond the basic reports, we also have ad hoc reporting mechanism, which we'll demonstrate in a separate tutorial, as well as change reports.